No idea what is going on in this next video, but let's see if you can figure it out. Filmed on a late night, this footage shows a crowd of concerned, rowdy people trying to get a glimpse of something on the roof of a building. There's something faintly gliding around just behind the balcony, but what the hell is it? It doesn't look particularly humanoid in shape, but the person recording it seemed to believe it was, somehow, a witch. If it's a ghost, God knows what the guy trying to throw stuff at it was thinking. Good luck with that.
Ladies, this one's for you. While we usually use Ring doorbell footage to gasp over a silhouette or to laugh over a speck of dust being confused for a spirit, today is a little different. If you take nothing at all from our video today, make sure you take this. Be aware of your surroundings and always be prepared for the worst. Thankfully, that woman got the door locked in due time before the creep tried to prise it open. Sadly, there is no end to footage like this all over the internet, with some especially close calls included. Take a look at this. A millisecond longer and God knows what could have happened to that poor woman. Luckily, she's got some quick reflexes. Make sure to look out for yourself out there, especially when coming home alone at night, and maybe invest in a Ring doorbell camera to avoid meeting Steven from last week's video.
This one was believed to be paranormal by some and scientific by others, but there's one thing everyone agrees with: it is definitely creepy. Take a look. Can you see now why some took it the paranormal way, while others took it the scientific way? You're probably sat there wondering what the hell we just showed you. Witchcraft or chemicals? That's right. If you notice, the woman who walks into the building is wearing a mask and sunglasses and has her hood up while she waves towels around. Because that towel is full of scopolamine, a chemical composition also known as devil's breath, which is used in small doses to treat various issues. The thing is, when used in more significant amounts, it can also cause people to enter a state of complete daze and trust. Hence why the woman waving the towels was covering her mouth while wafting the chemical into the worker's face. She gets her to unlock the till and leave some money. But the moral of this story is, always be careful who you engage in conversation with while alone, because you never quite know what tricks they might have up their sleeves.
Here's one to give you goose pimples. TikToker the_bonehead uploaded this video from someone explaining they got a cute little camera for her daughter as a Christmas present. The little girl wouldn't stop taking pictures with it, but after some time, she tells her mum about something that keeps appearing in her photos, even though they're the only ones in the house. So she decided to check out the pictures her daughter wouldn't shut up about. And that's when she found every mother's worst nightmare. Take a look.
We're just hanging out at home today by ourselves. My husband's at work. She's been telling us she's been seeing somebody in her room, that she can't really sleep well. She refuses to sleep in there. We just moved to this house. I never set the date or time on this camera because it was just like a little play camera, so she would quit taking her phones and taking pictures of herself because she's at that age right now. So we just like never set the time. So she just took a picture and she says, "Mommy, look, there's a man in the photo." I said, "What?" She said, "There's a man in my photo." And I went like that real quick. Like, this just happened just like 5 minutes ago. Like, no one else is here. It's just us. Like, I'm going to have to change the date and time so I can get more pictures for y'all. But look at that.
She explained that the picture was only taken 5 minutes before she made a video about it, and confirmed that she and her daughter were the only ones at home, which makes it all the more creepy. Do you think the camera caught an entity from the other side? And since they don't have any history of weird happenings around the house, should they really be worried about the man in the picture? Leave your comments down below.
Sasquatches are a pretty malleable kind of mythology, known for horror movies, campfire stories, and for being the best side character on The Big Les Show. You've probably heard of them in some way or another, but as easygoing as they can be portrayed, they would still be terrifying to see in real life. Good job they're not real, right? Or are they?
Say Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Got a tree. Oh my god. Did you see that?
Something's behind the garage.
Did you see that?
No, what was it?
It was really big. Oh my god, do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No way.
That can't be.
What the hell? Oh my god, are you getting this?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Where's it at?
Go get in the woods.
Oh.
Oh, there goes.
Oh no.
We're real scared of them. Raph! Stay here, Raph! You stay here!
Let me get closer. I don't know.
I hear something though. I still hear it. You guys hear it? Yeah, it is. Riff! Come on, Riff! I did too.
Rip, stay here. Rip.
It's gonna come out in the clearing.
Oh, there it is, right over there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We better get back inside, guys.
Yeah. Rip.
Sure, it does seem pretty convenient that the woman was filming the window at the exact moment the supposed Sasquatch walked by, but the dog's reaction to the strange figure seems pretty genuine. There have been quite a few reports of similar looking figures all around Michigan, which is where this clip was filmed, and also where this well-renowned footage that was once used as Bigfoot evidence comes from. There was a lot of discourse around this video. Some people believed it was real due to the size of the figure's feet and the animalistic body language it presented, but others suggested that the all-in-one black suit it seemed to be wearing didn't look like it belonged in the animal kingdom. However, if you look at the first clip again, it does seem to either be wearing a black suit or be extremely dark in colour. Could it be the same creature? What do you think?
In this scary video sent by our dear friend Erica Peterson, YouTuber Ray Rob and his friends started a live stream, as they do every other day. Although, this time, they didn't just talk about sports throughout the whole stream, because someone, or something, chose to make a bizarre appearance and interrupt the chat. Take a look.
I don't know, it might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
What looks like a shadow figure can be seen walking behind Chris. Yeah, while confronted, he claimed to be alone. But was he really? You know where this is going, don't you? That's right, the TikTok clip wasn't enough for us, so we had to dig a little deeper. And that's when we found the original 3-hour live stream to bring you the analysis you deserve. After going through the whole thing, we found a few important moments that might be key to solving this mystery. Let's start with the first one.
I got 5 minutes.
You know what? I'm gonna put the lights on, but
Yeah, do that.
No.
Hey, Christy, bro, you ain't got no parents.
Somebody please cut that back.
Did you see how his camera picked him up as soon as he went behind the sofa? It had the exact same compression issue we saw when the so-called ghostly figure passed behind the sofa. But he said he was alone, didn't he?
Stop it, run it back. I gotta run it back.
Let's analyze his reactions then.
I don't know, it might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally.
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Did you see Chris smirk as soon as he heard Junebug asking if that was a ghost? He didn't say yes or no, he just said, Junebug, chill out, while smiling. And when J-Rob asked if they caught a ghost on stream, Chris decided to say he was alone.
Stop it. Run it back. I gotta run it back.
So, let's see if he really was alone then, shall we?
But you can't out your son in public. We need to see you. Also, we need to see that you are showing your son or telling him.
Oh, here's our ghost it seems, coming back a few hours later when everyone already forgot about the spooky incident. Mystery solved then, right? Camera compression issues, someone else in the house, and of course, the perfect circumstances for a spooky clip. Would you agree? Let us know.
These guys always had a pretty big interest in the paranormal, so naturally, when they moved into a big new house, they decided to conduct a couple of investigations. But perhaps they should have put the REM pods away, because this is the type of activity that soon became standard in their lives. One thing we always struggle to debunk is an animal's reaction to the paranormal. Why did the dog look so uneasy? After this, the household began readying their cameras a bit more, and that's when they caught stuff like this.
I've been seeing things. Oh, hi. Who's there? Can you push that ball down the stairs?
If you understand me, let off the antennas. All three.
Ask if he agrees to that term.
Do you agree to what we just said? All three. Let go. Let go.
Then let me say we are going to welcome you here at the hotel, and we hope that you're happy to be here.
Are you happy you have a real home now? All three. Let go.
But you understand you can't harm the guests or the other spirits. Do you understand that?
Or me. Or my husband.
No harming anyone. No harming, no scratching. Just enjoy the visits. Do you agree to that?
And you can use all the equipment.
Okay, let go. I know it's exciting having people react because you're touching them. But just understand they know you're here. We hear you, Matthew. Okay?
Ask if he would like to be part of our investigations on a nightly basis.
Would you like to join the investigations every night? Okay. It's one REM pod.
Okay, this means that when myself or Tracy or Kelly or any of the other staff here, when we're trying to communicate with you, you need to come out and talk to us when we're trying to get your attention. Will you do that?
Will you talk to everyone else, not just me?
All right, so this is the test. Can you turn the REM pods on for me?
Oh.
There you go. Thank you, Matthew.
Ask him if that's his name. Let's make sure.
Yeah.
Is your name Matthew?
Okay.
Would you prefer to be called Matt?
Do you like Matt better?
What about Maddie?
Is Maddie a good name?
Nope. Well, if he could talk through one of our radios, I'll pull out Iron Man and see if he could actually speak with us.
Yeah, would you like to practice communicating with other stuff?
This is insanity. There's no way anybody ever's gonna believe this shit!
While paranormal equipment is usually pretty wishy-washy, you can't deny that it's eerie to say the least. But then again, anything is scary when it involves a decapitated baby doll's head. They got a bit more technological with the investigations and started trying to catch an actual figure with tracking software.
Look at this, dude. And it's touching the antenna of the REM pod. What?
Matt, oh my god.
This is incredible.
See you, buddy.
Hi, Matt. Can you wave to us?
Okay, let go.
Matt, can you wave to us so we can see you?
Can you wave to him, Matt? Set off the antenna or something.
Dude, he is touching the top
okay,
of the
let go.
antenna.
Let go.
Are you sure that's not mapping him in the corner?
No. He's not even in.
Okay.
Not even in the screen.
No, that's not him.
Matt, this is great. They can see you.
He's sitting in the chair?
Yeah.
So if I stand behind it, it shouldn't change anything.
Shouldn't.
It should still map.
No, it sees you.
It's mapping you.
It's mapping me, but there's nothing in the chair.
Yeah, nothing in the chair.
All right, so move
So
away
if I
from the
take
chair.
Now if I take the chair away,
Try
it's
it.
still...
Try it. Yeah, let's try and debunk it.
All right, I gotta try to move you, Matt.
Sorry, Matt, you gotta stand, hon.
Oh, I fell down.
Down, Max. Go in front, near.
Ask him to set up the REM pod again.
Matt, can you let us know you're here by touching the antenna?
You moved him.
Matt, you can get up and go over to him.
No, he's a stubborn child.
Matt, come on over here. Stand next to me.
Oh my
there
god.
he is. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, what?
Did you catch that?
But this next clip takes things to a whole new level.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
The shadow is one thing, but the fact it set off the motion sensor alarm is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. He explains that the activity began properly after a few investigations, though we soon learned that nowhere in that building is safe.
Did you hurt someone?
Hurt him. I'm getting chills again. Jesus Christ, I feel like something's touching me.
Oh shit. There's something scratching him. Please don't hurt Zach.
He's fine.
Thank you.
I just keep getting chills over and over again. I just started feeling something on my chest.
Oh fuck, he did get scratched. Should I tap him out real quick?
How can you not get scratched?
Well, it said it was gonna hurt him. And then he just said he feels like something's touching his chest.
Oh God, I'm shaking. Oh fuck.
I'm gonna tap him out real quick.
Oh shit.
Come on, we're gonna check your
Shivering. Oh my God. Is that REM pod going off too?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Where
You walk back and buy
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, that one. Where did you get touched?
On my chest.
All right. Oh, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just. Yeah, you got scratched.
Oh my fucking God.
You got scratched.
Was the K2 going off at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was going to
I just
yellow.
kept feeling like waves and waves of it happening over and over
Going
again.
to the light.
What was once just some half-assed conversation over some equipment became pretty physical this time. Obviously, we didn't see any shadowy clawed figure running up and scratching this guy on camera, so it's one of those. Needless to say though, their investigations are nothing short of a paranormal punch in the face, so make sure you follow Purdy_paranormal on TikTok.
Some things are actually scarier than having the cutlery on your table move by itself. And for that, nothing like real life horror, just like this.
Steven here.
You got the wrong house.
I knew this was a ripoff.
Okay, what are you looking for, Steven?
No, I am Steven. I'm looking for, Fifi.
Yeah, you got the wrong house.
So, you don't want to have tonight?
Sir, my husband's in the living room with the gun.
Huh. Okay.
Have a good
Understood.
night.
Oh boy, what's going on here? Imagine living alone and having to deal with this. Although he could have bad intentions, he could have also been catfished, believing the person living at the address was down for some fun. The question is, what would have happened if she opened that door? Think about it while you watch this next incident captured by another family.
Who the f*** are you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He thought he had the right to just show up at people's houses and walk right in like he owned the place. Since he wasn't armed or looking to steal anything, we could put it down as a case of having a few screws loose. But crazy or not, be sure to keep all those doors locked, especially at night. You never know who might just waltz in on you.
Salty Javuska has been posting her paranormal experiences on Reddit for a while now. It all began a few years ago when she started hearing strange male voices from downstairs. In the hopes of catching something, she set up security cameras throughout the house, but the activity only began to spiral out of control after she posted this video. What was that? Some Redditors were a bit skeptical, mentioning some editing was at play here, so she took this photo directly from her camera screen to show the raw photograph she caught, which, of course, sent a chill down almost everyone's spine. She was also catching strange happenings on her pet cameras, while there were no humans in the house. Wondering if it was just a glitch triggered by the moving door and low quality cameras, she made this video to check. So, it isn't a camera glitch, and according to her Reddit post, her pets would often act strangely in that specific part of the house, and after watching the next clips, we can see why.
Maybe. Just to get a clear shot of that spot. I mean, I thought of all possible things, like logical. Keep pulling that thing up, and it just keeps falling. I'm just going to just stare at it and see what happens. Mo, come here. I don't like this. As I said, there's absolutely... For fuck's sake.
The account went a bit quiet after that, until a year later when she came back and uploaded this video showing the supposed entity in the house seems to be there for the long haul. The cat seemed to be pretty shaken by whatever it saw, whether that was a poltergeist or the owner, no idea. But something about how subtle the activity in this house seems makes it all more believable to us. How about you?
Some seem to believe that nighttime is when the truly unexplainable things come out to play, and you never know, you might even see them yourself one day. So, check out this creepy video somebody caught while on their night drive. You could say it's just a person running past the car, but why is the figure pale white and nearly translucent in colour? And why on earth would somebody run in front of oncoming traffic like that? Funnily enough, this isn't the only time somebody caught this kind of sinister silhouette running through the middle of the road. Take a look at this. Yeah, the blurriness eliminates a little credibility, but look really close at the figure. Does it look like a human to you? Or more like a cryptid with a death wish? Whatever it is, you probably wouldn't be able to outrun it.
Reddit user LostLin19, a security guard in a hotel known for its spooky rumours, shared the following scary video on r/ghosts. Subtle but creepy, but let's analyze it from both the paranormal believer and skeptic perspectives. Let's start with a paranormal point of view. So she walks in, spots a ghostly figure near the door, and freaks out a little when the plant falls seemingly by itself. But her fight or flight response only kicks in when someone or something touches her hair. Pretty straightforward, right? Although there are a few elements to this clip making us lean more towards a skeptical point of view. First, when she looks up, it looks like she nods her head as if she's giving someone a signal, perhaps to pull a string on that plant. Then the shadow fades in and out, which not only looks like CGI, but it's also something incredibly easy to do using editing software, just like this shadow weirdo here. And this one here. But wait, there's more. You know how her hair looks like it's being blown from behind, perhaps by a leaf blower? Well, how could that be possible? Surely we would hear it, the sound of the leaf blower, right? It turns out they removed the audio on that part, but couldn't remove it all. You can hear a bit here. So, mystery solved. Let us know your thoughts on this one.
When Reddit user Izish231 lost her wedding ring, she exhausted every possible place to search she could think of. But as hope dwindled, she turned to her last resort, the CCTV footage. And boy, did it reveal an event that transcended the boundaries of the ordinary. Take a look. While carrying out her duties as a housemaid, she dropped her ring. We can see it falling off her finger, settling on the floor, and, vanishing into the ether? But that's not even the freaky part yet. She claimed the ring was found lying on the rug in her own house the next day. That wouldn't be too strange if she didn't lose her ring inside her employee's house, miles away. So how the heck did that ring teleport to her home? Either she had an incredible moment of luck, with the ring somehow bouncing into her pocket so fast that the camera compression didn't have time to process it, hence freezing the frame with the ring. Or the ring fell into the time vortex, just in time for the doctor to come back and save the day.
You'd think, with the number of horror movies set inside haunted hospitals, most people would avoid abandoned ones at night like the plague. But this guy ran in, all guns blazing, only to be sent bombing it back down the stairs after about 20 minutes. Let's see what scared him silly, shall we?
¿Hola? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Hola? ¡Ah, la puta! La mierda. ¡Oh, la mierda! ¡Oh, mierda! ¿Hola? Mames, me cagué. Me cagué. Me cagué. Su puta madre. Ay, cabrón. Aquello muñeco. Yo no había visto ese muñeco, pero el baúl sí estaba aquí conmigo. El que ya ves que vine, estaba aquí este taúd. Y yo lo abrí. Ahí está todavía, miren. Ahí está todavía. Ay, güey. ¿Qué fue eso? Hola, ¿hay alguien ahí? ¿Está alguien ahí con...? ¿Qué es eso? Se escucha como un ruido. ¿Hola? Uy, güey. Ay, güey. Sentí como que alguien me tocó, cabrón. ¿Hola? ¿Está aquí alguien conmigo? Esta madre es el oxígeno. Todavía sigue en función, pero este muñeco me da mucho miedo. Me voy de aquí mejor, cabrón, porque es la neta... Ay, güey. Escucho como... ¡Ay, güey!
It seems a little suspicious that when the bag moved in front of him, he didn't go over to check, meaning anyone could have run away while he was in the other room. While continuing the exploration of the abandoned ward, he happens upon a specific room with a lone baby doll inside. That's definitely terrifying, but why is all the action happening off camera? There's got to be something behind the convenient camera angles, right? Regardless, he went running off for his spare pants. Real or fake, one thing's for sure. It's time to leave these abandoned buildings abandoned.
While sleeping at his sister's house, Donat was abruptly woken by a strange light in the bedroom, but after whipping his head a few times, he had to get his camera out to see if his eyes were deceiving him. That's when he captured what many on Reddit consider to be a true glitch in the Matrix. Take a look. Can you see how this one left an entire community of Reddit skeptics speechless? If the lamp is switched off, why does it appear switched on in the mirror? Many believe mirrors can be a gateway to the spirit world, and it's especially creepy when he came up with 2 update videos taken straight after the strange light disappeared from the mirror. Not just because the light was no longer there, but because what appeared to be a ghostly face under the desk of the first video was nowhere to be seen during the updates. However, as much as we could come up with a few theories on this one, there are some glitches in the Matrix that we simply cannot understand. Like this following video. At first, the guy could have just quickly dropped the shoe as he walked past, but watch it back closely. His hands are busy with his wallet, and the shoe did seem to materialize out of nowhere. Assuming the original poster is being completely honest, and this footage is unedited, do you have any other ideas about what could have happened here? Is all this easily explainable? Or is it enough proof for the simulation theory to put on your tinfoil hats and join Elon Musk? Let us know your thoughts.
The following spine-chilling video was suggested via email by one of you who asked to remain anonymous. We're truly grateful for your suggestions and your love for our deep analysis of these scary videos. So, before we dive deep into this one, a heartfelt thank you to you guys for your continuous support and enthusiasm. One night, TikToker all day everyday 1772 hears crashings and banging in one of his sheds. Armed with only a camera and his courage, he rushed outside to check it out, but the footage he captured left his viewers freaking out. Take a look. As he ventures inside, he catches a glimpse of someone running outside. As terrifying as the idea of a sinister entity may sound, some commenters did poke fun at the idea that he could have just got his partner to run around the garden for a spooky wooky video, but we haven't seen enough to make an informed opinion yet, so we had to dig a little deeper. And that's when we found this video.
What is that noise?
Creepy, right? Well, it would be if the knocking sound actually matched up with the door's movements. Did you notice it? Though, let's give it the benefit of the doubt, because this could just be an audio sync problem with his device. But then, we found this one.
2 a.m. The wife just woke up, said she thought someone was playing in our back shed. I hope not, because it's almost falling apart. It wouldn't be very safe, but I'm gonna come out here and have a look around, see if any of the neighborhood kids are messing around or anything. We'll get quiet here for a second.
Seriously, that looks like a dude in a black morph suit, not a shadow person, as some seem to believe in their comment section. Now we don't know whether or not the shed gymnast was planned, but if it wasn't, it's still not a common outfit choice for a burglar. So, move along. Nothing paranormal to see here. In the words of our friend Mr. Grey,
TikTok site is a bloody bollocks. People are just trying to fool the world. And it ain't working.
Again, a massive thank you to the viewer who suggested this video for our analysis.
Most parents have a camera installed in their kids' room to keep a watchful eye on them while they sleep. But sometimes, the camera that's supposed to capture some peace of mind ends up capturing the opposite to send a chill down your spine. That's exactly what happened to TikToker Nance in the Pants. While Nancy's husband and their child were playing downstairs, she got a notification from her Ring camera app and spotted a strange light floating around her baby's toys. Armed with her phone's camera and courage, she decided to check it out without involving her husband. As she enters the room and turns on the lights, she finds nothing around the toys. No bugs, no dust, nothing. The weird light, however, is still on her Ring camera, floating right in front of her. She decided to turn off the lights again and carry out further investigations. The strange light seemed to be interacting with her at some point. after telling it to stay away from her son, she got up and left. And to her utter shock, whatever was there before was now nowhere to be found.
Oh my god. Where is that? So I'm a part-time paranormal investigator as well, but the equipment kind of confuses me still, so I'm trying to figure out if this is something with like infrared light or something like that. I'm not really quite sure I understand. But if anybody can help me, it seemed intelligent and it was responding to what I was doing.
At first, this seemed to be just a camera glitch, but when she started interacting with it, things became a lot more unexplainable. We can see the raw footage on her Ring app, so the video doesn't seem to be edited. Also, she's not afraid of showing us everything she can to prove to us that there are no tricks at play. Although a laser pointer could also be a way to fake this one. But where would it come from? Unless she's married to Spider-Man who's doing it from the ceiling, there doesn't seem to be anywhere for him to hide, especially when we can see it on top of her hand. And did you notice how it went from her hand to the floor without becoming smaller? If it were a laser pointer, due to distance, the light would look smaller on the floor, but it didn't. She did mention she does some ghost hunts as a hobby, but could an entity attach itself to her and follow her home after one of her paranormal investigations? Or did you spot anything we missed? Let us know.
The Ghosts subreddit is usually pretty clustered with blatantly fake videos, but one of them sparked our interest in how strange the activity seems. Let's see what you think.
What the hell? My ostrich egg just fell off.
That's not possible.
I just watched it fall off. I just watched it fall off. I don't know. But I just watched it happen. Is it okay?
Yeah. You know how much force that would take to knock that off?
How weird is this one? Look at the way it moves. Both the guy's reaction as well as his partner's voice seemed pretty genuine. He checked to see if there was a mouse or something inside the object, but nothing. We could put it down to just unbalanced weight, but what do you make of this one? Ghosts or something else? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.
When Wendy and her husband booked a 3-night stay inside the 1790 Inn, a haunted hotel in Savannah, Georgia, they knew about the terrifying experiences reported by guests who spent the night in room 204. But they booked room 201, so nothing strange could happen to them, right? Well, let's just say it all started with this.
Okay, so we've been getting, this is the 1790 Inn in Savannah, Georgia, and we've been getting some pretty creepy stuff happening in this room. It's getting a little bit creepy. Not a little bit, it's getting a lot creepy. This table here vibrates. I've looked all over the place. I don't think that this electrical cord can make it vibrate. Yeah, we have the TV on because I just don't want it quiet in here right now. It's really creepy when it's quiet in here. Right here, nothing unusual, but over here, we've had a banging noise right here. Like somebody literally dropped a hammer. I was here, Wendy was in the bathroom, and I did nothing to this. Alright, so, you know, Wendy, what do you think about this crap that's happening? I mean...
Well, I don't really want to, if this keeps going on, I really don't want to stay here. I really want to leave.
Alright, well, I understand that. I'm getting a little spooked too, but we did...
I forgot to say about what I saw up there on the ceiling.
Oh, the fan.
Yeah, there is no fan in this room, as you can see, and Yet I saw at the top of the ceiling the kind of like the shadow effect of like when a fan blade goes around and around, and then it stopped.
But just remember, we paid a lot of money for this room, so I'm not...
Of course, with all these creepy experiences, they nearly gave up. But thinking about the money spent to be there, they decided to stay. Not without leaving a camera recording all night though. However, when they checked the footage back, their heart dropped with the realization that something else was spending the night with them. This is what their camera captured. The magazine flies off the desk seemingly on its own, and, as if possessed by an unseen force, the creepy doll pivots its gaze, fixing its eyes directly upon the camera, as if it's peering into the depths of your soul. Sure, any fakery could easily go unnoticed with such poor image quality, but look at those eyes. Don't they seem almost alive? Some people commented on the abrupt end to the video and the distinct lack of follow-ups or context to the hotel and the creepy doll. But one commenter, Ann Cobb, left a chilling note about her haunting experiences in Savannah. But here's a question for you. How long could you stay in this room with this doll staring at you? Let us know. Instagram is known for its glamorous pictures and videos. I mean, no one on Instagram is ugly, right? However, Instagram pages like paranormal_horror_1 portray a different picture to the platform for sure. And in this clip, an unexplainable event was caught in broad daylight. Take a look. Weird video, isn't it? What appears to be a headless man is carefully crossing the road through congested traffic. Now, from a paranormal point of view, we could come up with all sorts of theories, from a full-bodied apparition to some sort of cryptid that has learnt to live harmoniously among humans. But on the skeptic side, his head was probably perfectly edited out of the footage, even though he went frame by frame and couldn't spot a single sign of fakery. No compression artifacts, no noise or visible glitches around his head, nothing. But he does seem to stop and wait for the car to pass, so could his head be somehow in his chest and perfectly hidden away from the camera's angle of view? What do you think? Please share your thoughts on this one.
After hearing stories surrounding the creepy events that went on inside a haunted hotel in Tokyo, these guys decided they just had to go check it out for themselves. When they finally managed to get inside the building, they didn't see much but a messy, desolate place. Well, that was until they started finding unsettling pictures of body parts, a Texas Chainsaw figurine, and clothes hanging around in weird places. While investigating the rooms, they left some cameras recording the strange objects they found there, but they didn't catch anything special, or so they thought. When they reviewed the footage back, they found something impossible. Take a look. Creepy, isn't it? The figurine doesn't move, and the light source remains exactly the same, yet the shadow seems to gain a life of its own. The only possible explanation for this, other than paranormal activity, would be some cheeky editing, but everything seems to point to tragedy. Could that be the cause for the strange events people have been reporting there over the years? Safe to say, the pair didn't stick around for much longer after the terrifying pictures they found, and I bet you wouldn't either. Hey, it's a playlist full of creepy stuff caught on camera for you to enjoy. Don't forget to bump the like button, subscribe and click the bell icon to avoid missing our weekly Spookfest. Thanks for watching. stay in the dark.